Hello dear colleague, this lesson is devoted to the skill of speaking pure and clear sound OR in all life situations. This objective I suggest to complete while practicing a chain of exercises including single syllable, multiple syllable occurrences, phrases with this sound, sound comparison with various speech patterns and situations. Furthermore, we're going to take up sentences and dialects. Phrasal verbs and idiomatic sayings are also brought here to adapt to the lexical aspect of the study. Remember that the result of pure and clean British-style speech appears during the practice, not just as a result of it. This is Michael Andreo. My contact detail, sound articulation, and transcription. Ready, steady, go. In the first exercise, you are supposed to repeat after me, opening your mouth like that. Single and multiple syllables. Repeat after me now. Ball, all, tall, also, always, already, war, warm, ward, worn, dwarf, quarter, or, for, fork, more, store, bore, haunt, cause, court, author, autumn, August, poor, law, saw, old, awful, dawn, roar, bored, saw, course, for, court, course source. Great. A really tiny exercise of multiple syllable phrases includes just 2 examples. Nevertheless, it is crucial that we see them as speech unities, not just separate sounds. Short story. Across your lot. I hope that my vision of phonetic structures will help you out in learning to feel the proper speech. Comparison. While comparing short and long sounds in this exercise, please pay attention to phrase stresses. There are 2 stresses in each, with the first one being minor and the second the major. Try it out, shall we? Hot water. Knock at the door. Stop talking. A bottle of port. 4 o'clock. A tall bottle. A small shop. Talk to the doctor. Next exercise is aimed at defining the difference between long and short sounds clearly. Completing 3 tables of comparison will surely help us to achieve the objective of the lesson. Follow me. Cause, because. Sworn, swan. Hawk, hawk. Fox, fox. George, John. Sport, sport. Lawn, long. Short, shot. Daughter, dotty. Flora, florist. Naughty, novice. Caution, coughing. Awful, often. Pauline, Polly. Faultless, spotless. Launder, lodger. Organism, origin. Ornament, monibus, orchestra, optimism, Normandy, Nottingham, auditor, oddity, forgery, robbery, talkative, tolerant, borderline, bodyguard. Well done. More drills are expecting us in the next exercise. We're going to compare o, o, and oi sounds. Bond, born, bow, boil. Don, draw, don't, doily. Shot, short, show, oyster. If these are not enough, you can pause or go back and complete the exercise once more. If you get bored, it might be a good idea to have a cup of tea brought by a lady in red. In the meantime, simple sentences. The cat crawled across the lawn. The quarterback stalked the ball. The tall author stormed towards the North Pole. The upcoming 4 sentences are brought to us by the fitness-loving lady, as you see. Awkward, awful tall man walked home. He stalked the ball and then vaulted down the hall. He thought he saw the autumn leaves falling. You taught me to vault flawlessly without falling. 2 more sentences. 14 boring sportsmen adorned the shore. 40 gory creatures poured through the French doors. It's a nice person, really. 6 more sentences brought by a business lady. Bob was at home on that cold morning. On at 4 o'clock in the morning, those problems were solved and Olga could go home. Her mother opened the door, let her come inside, and in the moment got more or less consoled. My God, what more lawless could do those boys? The milkman brings 4 pints of milk every morning. George buys a small Ford car every year. Would you like to follow his example? And more sentences. Paul catches the ball. My cat fights the dog next door. Mr. Morland teaches law to 44 students. Gordon thinks Morland's law class is boring. George wears a short-sleeved shirt. Now, dialogues. And I need your assistance for that. I'm alone, you're alone, together. We are creating a perfect dialogue. I'm A, you're B. Alright? Please. Hello, you're Gloria, aren't you? Mr. Walker's small daughter? Yes, you are quite tall for 4 3/4. Does Gordon live next door? Great, thank you for your assistance. Next dialogue. Now you are A, I am B. Ready, steady, go. I'd like to become a sports reporter. I always read the Northern Record. I saw your job advertisement. So I filled in an application form. I got a job in a sports shop at the moment. Last August, I was a hotel porter. It was a holiday job in a seaside resort. Yes, I like watching football. I always watch my local football team when they plays at the sports centre. I always watch sports on television quite often. And I go jogging every morning. Alright, thank you for interviewing me. One more dialect. Now I'm A, you're B. Ready? Good. Sorry to bother you, but I'm lost. I'm looking for the office in the local newspaper, Northern Record. Is it a long way? Thank you very much. Great. 8 more dialogues now. You're 1, I am the responder. It's not your fault, I assure you. I know Nora adores small talk. Okay, come at 3:45. And I like my coffee hot and strong. On long walk, I get short of breath. Oh, sorry, but I wasn't following. I thought it was 44. Whitehall is not at all a hall. What's next? A phrasal verb. The company has put forward a plan to build a new hotel in the city centre. The meaning of put forward is to propose. But pay attention. If you want to propose a lady, you're popping up the question. It means if you want to ask her, will you marry me, Juliet? You are popping up the question. To pop up the question is to propose. And to put forward a plan. Okay? Great. Next, we've got some sayings. Honesty is the best policy. I entirely support the saying. More than that, one should be honest with oneself, first of all, I believe. Better unborn than untaught. 100% agree. It's much easier to learn something from zero than to correct a wrongly learned part of knowledge. The same with the building. If the foundation of it is faulty, the whole structure will be doomed to failure. Little pot is soon hot. Absolutely, again. Smaller lessons are easier to be taught. Thus, 10 small lessons prove to be considerably effective. More effective than the same amount of knowledge put into one piece of prolonged duration. It's a fact. Okay. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Procrastination, that is. It's something that we should fight daily, I believe. Not familiar? Well, get to know more by typing in Google or some other search engine, procrastination. Type it as you hear it. And we're going next. You can bring your horse to the water, but you cannot make it drink. You can buy 100 courses, but following and applying just one of them will bring you more results. It means not just come to the water, but you have to drink those. Alright. Cut a clothes according to your cloth. Well, in other words, don't eat meat if you like fish. What's lost is lost. Take it easy. God will provide, they say. I heard the other one, by the way. What's yours is yours, up to the situation. Hopefully, one of the sayings will remain in your memory and appear in the situation of need in the further. The last part of the lesson constitutes a small task to complete. The past tense of these verbs contains the sound or. So I'll help you with the first one, and you will complete the rest of them on your own. Bring, brought. Okay? Yeah, of course you know that. Buy, catch, fight, teach, think, wear. Congratulations! Well done! And that was the final part. In this lesson, we learned the O sound and practice it in various situations. It was Michael Andreu. Those are my contact details. Thank you for having me, and see you in the next lesson. Cheerio!